You know, welcome back to the Kilted Texan. I think it's time for another quad wall chat. And I'm I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking about the teachers and administration and parents and everything. And I'm still kind of caught up on school stuff. And I just wanted to kind of just bring this thought out. Is that since the beginning of time, we've been calling upon teachers to go above and beyond. And God bless them, they do. They go way above and beyond. And the thing is that it's no longer above and beyond. It has now become expected for the above and beyond. Well, what I'm talking about, let's talk about teachers. Okay. They're asked to educate your children. If you say, what does a teacher do? Well, they educate my child. Well, that is no longer the case. That's one very small piece of what they do. A teacher is now expected to educate your child, provide daycare for your child, provide medical services for your child. If your child is hurt, you got to make sure they're not dying. Also, verify that little Tommy didn't bring peanuts, and therefore his burp is going to kill little Jenny in the back who's got a hardcore peanut allergy. So now they're medical professionals. They're security guards, because if somebody comes in with a gun, they're expected to jump in front of the bullet. They are grief counselors. The kids have a problem or have a rough day or something, they're supposed to, bring them back in line and calm them down. They are confidants. They are now social workers to make sure, that if a kid's being abused or all this other stuff, then they step in. They're now frontline social workers. And now they're asked to be medical professionals again. And one of the particular things that I'm talking about, number one, with the pandemic and all that stuff, you got all this stuff. These kids, they come in, and I guarantee you, there's gonna be 5 or 6 kids that show up to school every day that don't meet the criteria for showing up to school because mommy and daddy either needed a break or really had to get to work because they didn't have leave time or sick time or whatever to take care of the child. I understand that. I understand it. But the simple fact of the matter is that, little Johnny's got a fever in the morning, but, feed him Tylenol and they'll beat the fever test at the door. Well, what if Johnny had COVID or something else, and now goes in and actually infects other kids? So, and this is this thing teachers have dealt with since the dawn of time. Parents having to send their kids to school because they don't have adequate sick time. They don't have, all this other stuff. And there is no easy solution. But the other thing that I'm thinking about is now the administration and parents and everything, they just expect these teachers to make it all okay. They provide woefully inadequate support. They provide woefully inadequate guidance and help and everything else. All of this stuff is just it's woefully underprovided. And yet the teacher will still step in and make it all okay. And that sucks. That sucks for the teacher. And one prime example here, then I'll show you a picture here in just a sec, but there's, these teachers who have gone above and beyond and making splash guards for their kids to put at their tables. And essentially, not splash guard, but like sneeze guard kind of thing. And essentially, these teachers, they aren't being reimbursed for this stuff. They're not like, let me go get it out of the community pile of plexiglass and then just invest my time. These are teachers that are going out and buying these raw materials and making sneeze guards because their administration and the parents can't be bothered to actually provide this particular stuff. And even though, it's a brilliant idea, And God bless these teachers that actually do it, but it is unheard of, and it pisses me off to no end to know that these teachers are expected to provide this. And it's when this teacher goes out and they provide these sneeze guards, and even some of the more creative ones, like the one in the picture, when they provide these creative ones, you know, oh, I got a picture on Facebook and I got recognition. Well, that's horse pucky, because the simple fact of the matter is you should not have had to have paid to do that. You should not have had to have paid to do that. You should not have been put into a situation that required you to come up with a creative solution to save a child's life. And that's sickening and disgusting, and it pisses me off. And whether we get to the fact whether this is, 6 months in the future and everything is all fine and dandy, or whether we get to 6 months in the future and we find out that this was all hyped up political BS, whichever one, shame. Absolutely for shame. And it sucks. And there's a special place in hell for you people who made this happen. And whichever way it swings, somebody's going to be smoking and turd in hell for this, I swear. But anyway, I'm going to end on a lighter note, because that's the way I do. I want y'all just to have fun and keep her in there. All right, y'all have a good day.